Okay, this is my first time ever trying to take off with a chase cam. There it is on the ground. Hopefully it'll be behind me in a minute. Okay, wait for a little breeze on my face. Okay, it looks pretty good. All right, ready? Hard charge. All right, we're off.
Recording started. Enjoy your flight.
And I know initially I saw a chase cam, but I don't see it anymore. Hopefully it's back there. Oh, it is. Sweet. All right. That's a good sign. All right. I don't have any major goals tonight other than staying safe. I'm getting away from this area, though, I can tell you that, because there were so many planes here last time. Man, I'm getting tired of my headset popping off. I gotta put a spacer on there. I'm not that worried about it because I don't think I'm keeping this headset. I've not been a fan of the sound of the recorded audio. And I think I might be going back to my PM100 micro avionics headset. It puts out a lot more motor noise, but I feel like the audio comes over the motor so much better than it does with this one. This one does so much noise reduction of the motor that either my voice is at the right frequency of the motor or something, but I just feel like I've got to work really hard to be heard. I'm trying to figure out what my helmet is hitting when I turn my head. I guess it's just my shoulder strap. Make sure I don't go over any houses. Initially, I'm just going to head over to my house. So tonight, I have behind me a chase cam. I've owned it for like 2 or 3 years now. Thinking I'd use it right away, but I wanted to really work and get my mechanics down before I added an extra layer of complexity to the flying. I know a lot of guys would just throw that chase cam on their third flight and be ready to go. But that's not me. The battery on the chase cam is not that strong. It's a Hero 8 GoPro. I only expect it to last about 20 minutes or so, because it wasn't even fully charged when I took off. So this is just to see if it even works. Once I get far enough from the airport, I want to gain a little bit more altitude, give myself some more outs. The good thing is Gaggle's not blowing my ear off today like she did the other day I flew. The last time I flew, she was a chatterbox about every plane, every 3 seconds. I will tell you this, the humidity is really, really low right now. Boy, is my throat dry. So the last time I flew, one of the things I did was I tested rapid descent techniques. Now, unfortunately, I had my camera settings wrong, so the video looked absolutely horrendous. So I chose not to do anything with it other than edit it for the data. And the data that I did get out of it showed me that the fastest technique for getting down for me personally, that I feel safest with, is alternating spirals, or what are also called asymmetric spirals. I tried asymmetric spirals, a standard shallow spiral, and I also did...
Your current altitude is near 1,500 feet, about 500 feet above ground. You are flying southwest at 25 miles per hour. The wind is coming from the southeast. You're 8 o'clock, at 5 miles per hour. Takeoff is 5 minutes away towards your 7 o'clock.
As I was saying, in addition to asymmetric spirals and a standard spiral, I did big ears, rapid paragliding descent technique where you just grab the outside haze, fold your wing over. Very safe, but rapid descent. And what I found was big ears and asymmetric spirals were just about tied. A little over 10 feet per second I was able to lose that way. And the reason I was testing that was I wanted to make sure, in the event the gaggle warns me about an airplane, or I see another paramotor close by, or a helicopter, or anything like that, that I know the best way for me to lose some altitude, in addition to steering away from my aerial opponent, the bandit, as it were. But hopefully the chase cam is picking up something. Hopefully it's not tilted or cattywampus in some way, shape, or form. If it's back there, I'll wave hello to it. Hello. I don't want to fly over all those houses. I want to go around them. So we'll just skirt these backyards. Hopefully I have my GoPro settings right on both cameras tonight. Pretty calm air tonight, so I'm just going to let the turbines in a bit. As I was saying, one of the other things I did this week was I put on my carbon fiber shroud on my cylinder head. It's supposed to aid in cooling. I've had it in a bag for a couple of years. Never actually got to put it on. I finally have it on now. So Hopefully good for the motor, giving it a little bit more life. We may wind up with a really pretty sunset tonight.
You have been flying for 10 minutes. Your current altitude is near 1,700 feet, about 800 feet above ground. You are flying southwest at 28 miles per hour. The wind is coming from the southeast. You're 7 o'clock at 6 miles per hour. Takeoff is 10 minutes away towards your 6 o'clock.
There's a new development over there. I drove by it today. You can't see it at all from the road. That road over there is green tree. And I wasn't sure if there were any areas up there that I could actually take off from. I know it's all just dirt right now. But I don't think there's any good areas there I want to fly from. Might be fun to buzz around though. So as I was mentioning, right now I'm using the PPG Smoke headset. It's their version 2. It's supposed to be their latest and greatest. And I'll tell you what, without a lot of additional audio processing that I have to do in DaVinci Resolve, my music or my video editing software, without all the extra processing I have to do, the audio is absolutely trash, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. I can do some work to the audio and process it a good bit, and it becomes better, somewhat usable. But I always go back and I compare it to what I had with the micro avionics headset, and every time I do it, I feel like the micro avionics is just clearer and crisper and with my audio. So I don't know. I guess the question could be also asked, why does it even matter? Who's ever going to watch these videos? Just me, I guess.
You have about 1 hour and 23 minutes of fuel remaining.
Now, if I recall right, that pump station straight ahead of me, I don't know if my hand is pointing to it.
Caution. Small airplane on your 12 o'clock, flying east at 2,600 feet, 1,200 feet above you, and is about 8 miles away.
It's a pump station over there. And I remember the last time I flew on the downwind side of it, I got bumped pretty good because of the heat that comes up off of it. And wouldn't you know it, I'm just about to do it again on the way to my house. But what I'll do is I'll get pretty far downwind of it before I make my turn towards my neighborhood. Hello, folks on I-75 driving home from work, or going to work, or going to visit family, or doing whatever you're doing. Should make sure my hands are on the brakes in case I get bumped.
Your current altitude is near 1,200 feet, about 500 feet above ground. You are flying west at 31 miles per hour. The wind is coming from the southeast. You're 8 o'clock, at 11 miles per hour. Takeoff is 12 minutes away towards your 5 o'clock.
So I ordered something in the mail. It's supposed to be delivered tomorrow. It's an actual flight deck. If I understand it right, it'll sit right here on my lap, and I'll be able to put my phone a little bit closer to me. And it also has some storage to allow me to put in my Insta360 camera, snacks, drink if I need it, any other minor incidentals that I might want to have on flying. Glasses, whatever I might want. What I will like about that is that I won't have to put the tethered strap on my leg when I fly. I'll just have it strapped to my harness at all times. So that'll be good. Now they've started to harvest some of this corn over here. That's cool. Flying over my old takeoff spot. See if any grass is growing yet. Nope. They got netting down. That makes that a treacherous place to land right now. Would not want to land there now.
Caution! Small airplane on your 9 o'clock, flying south at 1,300 feet, 400 feet above you, and is about 5 miles away.
It's cool to see the shadow like that.
Your current altitude is near 900 feet, about 40 feet above ground. You are flying southeast at 20 miles per hour. The wind is coming from the southeast, you're 12 o'clock, at 10 miles per hour. Takeoff is straight ahead and is 6 minutes away.
The one thing I will not do tonight is to try to do a touch and go while having the chase camera behind me. So I'm afraid that might get caught in the prop or something. And that would be bad. I'm pretty far away, but I can still seem to see some wind movement at ground level, which is kind of surprising. A bit unexpected, I'd say. Alright, let's check an approach to the field. I'm not landing yet, I just want to gauge my speeds, my directions. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn a little bit left, I think, when we come in. Yeah, there's a decent amount of wind down there still. Check that out.
Your current altitude is near 1,000 feet, about 100 feet above ground.
A couple miles an hour.
You are flying southeast at 22 miles per hour. The wind is coming from the southeast, you're 12 o'clock, at 9 miles per hour.
This is the part of paramotoring that is just magic. To just be able to be 30 feet above the ground and flying like a bird. I know I've said it a million times as a broken record, but it is cool. So, little fun fact for today. I heard that there was a 1 meter diameter asteroid, or meteor, I guess, that exploded over the Philippines at 12:46 p.m. today. The cool thing was they knew it was coming. The surprising thing was it's only the 9th known object of its size that had never been detected before it hit the planet. So that was a little surprising. Only 9 have been found before they hit the planet. More than 9 have been found. I heard a fun fact the other day. I don't know how true it is. It was on YouTube, and a farmer said that there's often a reason why there's a single tree in the middle of a farm.
You have been flying for 1 hour and 0 minutes.
So what the farmer said was the reason there's usually a big solitary tree in the middle of the farm isn't so much as a landmark, but they say it's a spot that farmers will frequently deposit rocks and debris that they find in the farm. Rather than carrying it all the way back and throwing it away, they'll pile it up near or by a tree. I don't know how true that is. I don't see a big pile of rocks here by this tree. But you never know. Just thought I'd share what I learned. Hey there, lonely tree. I flew around you last year. I don't know if you remember. Man, I cannot outrun this thing anymore.